And we are live, sort of. It helps if I have the right one. I hope all this is working.
What? No, it's not.
It may not be. Ben's not even in frame. That's how.
Hello. It's okay. I'm all right with that.
Sea of
Pop it up here.
No.
all right,
I'm
this
okay.
is going to be the most unprofessional show we've ever done.
That's not
in
possible.
history. Oh, we've had some unprofessional shows. This is going to be right up there. And the funny part is, I'm actually looking at us on my phone here. It says that we're live. It actually has the little indicator that we're live.
Can you hear the audio?
I don't know. I hope we can. We have an advertisement. All kinds of. What we are learning here is that all of this equipment that I spent money on some 5 or 6 years ago when I launched this thing, it's all starting to fail. It's all starting to go bad. And okay. Okay, good.
We're good. Done. Sold.
Okay,
Hey,
Turn
it
that
worked.
shit off and we're good.
Okay, so it does work. Okay.
Excellent.
So anyway, hi there. We're live. There you go.
Hello.
Hello.
Wait.
You guys got a peek at what? Actually, Ben is slightly. Yeah, Ben's a little.
I'm just gonna.
Ben, you know what? I'm thinking
There's
maybe we just need to make Ben do the whole show.
I'm
like
just gonna stay right here.
I think we
The
just, we just have
glue
that.
that's holding the Velcro has failed.
Hello.
Hold on a second. here.
Everything about today is fail.
Everything. Is,
Everything about today has failed. This has been one clusterfuck after the other.
Dude, fail.
Yes.
So.
Epicfails.com.
Look at that. The camera's framing makes no sense. Makes
Epic.
no sense whatsoever.
I think that you're butchering the language, Chris. It's epic.
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 It's epic.
Epic failure.
Oh.
Epic.
Epic failure.
Epic.
No.
So we have
that's a computer that picks your nose.
The bright side is
Epic.
the bright side is this is the cleanest that I've heard our audio in a really long
Our
time.
audio sounds great.
Yeah, it sounds
Everything else is awful.
Unfortunately, I can't play anything off of the computer. So
but there's loops that with the sound card that's going out on your computer. That's why it.
yeah.
And it's
The bottom line is I'm gonna have to put more money into this, and it's just not money that I have at the moment because I had a slight accident in my attic involving a drill and a copper pipe.
No.
I should have stuck around for
Slight
20 more
accident.
minutes.
I wish I
should have
seen
stuck
that
around for
and-
20
I wish I
more
could've seen
minutes.
that.
Should we
live.
back up and tell the story?
I think
yeah,
we
I
should.
think so. It's
I think we
necessary.
Okay,
should.
so the reason why I didn't post anything at all on the website, was it last week? It was last week. The reason why I didn't
Yeah.
post anything at all, very simply, I ordered this home camera system. I got distracted by Ben's amazingly svelte and really white and pale legs.
Oh yeah.
You are a
Ooh.
white person.
They are
man.
white.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Jesus.
Guess what? Dude, get that on in frame real quick. This is like I said. Look how white you are. Holy crap! Oh my
The
God.
lights don't help.
There we go.
I'm not, I ain't no dirty Italian, bro.
Are you suggesting I am? Because I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I am totally a dirty Italian.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, I
Maury
ordered,
Povich said that was not a lie.
so I ordered this camera system off of Amazon, and after a couple of attempts at trying to install it by myself, I said, you know what? I have a friend who has done this before, and
You could say that he does it on a professional level. Yeah.
exactly. So it's like he has much nicer tools than I do. Why don't I just? There we go. Boy, this Mike really wants you to talk right into it. It doesn't like
Absolutely.
the side thing at all.
No, not at all.
That's what I'm learning today. Okay. It's nice that I learned mic technique after 6 years.
Yeah, really.
So Chris was generous enough to come over and help me out. We did.
And that's me, by the way.
Yes.
Hello, Chris.
Yeah, he came over. We were done in like 2 hours. Had everything installed. All the wires were run to the attic. I'm like, dude, I got it from here. Thanks a lot. Chris is like, cool. I'll see you later tonight. This was the night of the House of Goats and
Right.
Zombies Eating Sheep show.
Correct.
I was like, yeah, man, I'm going to look forward to it. It's beautiful. I got a couple beers in the fridge. I'm going to have enough time to finish running these wires, get the cameras up and running. I'm going to lay down on my couch, have a couple of beers, take a nap, because I'm getting old and I like naps. and I'll be able to go see the House of Goats and have a little fun. Well,
Well, then.
20 minutes after Chris leaves, 20 minutes roughly.
I really was like, I'm pretty sure he could do this because he's really only got one hole to drill.
Right.
I don't even think you knew I had a hole to drill. But
I
go
did
up there.
because I knew you wouldn't be able to fit the 4 Ethernet cables through that.
Dude, I go up there, man. I like it's a hole. don't have any pictures. Like all the friggin' technical difficulties we had tonight. Now I have nothing prepared at all. So we're really just winging this. But
because we prepared all the rest of the time.
Shut up.
I was about to say, I was like,
Shut up.
yeah.
Shut up. I don't even have. I really ought to have the Ustream pulled up so I can at least monitor the chat.
No.
Yeah, don't break it. It's fixed. It works.
This may break us. If we go off air, it means I fucked it up.
Ben, would you mind handing
I'm
me another
tempting fate
Corona?
here.
Or?
I am really tempting fate here. I might have to have one of those Coronas before.
So what basically happens? We ran all the stuff, and it was super easy. And then, I like fixed some things on Nick's roof, whatever. After age, things break. But
yes,
I literally was. All he had to do was drill a hole.
Correct.
That's all he had to do. And
Yeah.
there was this.
I'll set the stage. All I had to do because we ran all the cables from the outside of my house into my attic. All I had to do was drop them down to the feed where I was going to install the DVR.
Correct.
That's it.
That's
now
it.
the problem is the hole that the hole was only about yay big. We'll say it was but not even the size of a quarter.
Right.
And there was already a cable in there. So it's like I don't want to hit the cable that's in there because the cable that's in there is actually the network feed for the studio.
Correct.
So I didn't want to hit that, and I didn't. And on the very right side of that is an electrical feed for the outlet. Of course, I don't want to hit that. On the left of it is a copper pipe. Now, silly me, thinking it's metal. Surely it can take a little bit of a beating, or if I accidentally knock it. Or no, apparently, and I learned this afterwards because I watched
softest metal on earth, besides
Copper.
like mercury.
So it turns out copper is a really soft metal.
It's a phenomenally soft metal.
It turns out it doesn't take a whole lot of abuse.
So
for
did you
copper to
drill
break.
into the copper?
Yes.
How did you do that?
I ripped a giant hole.
I will say this on Nick's behalf. Is that
Please say something
he
on
was,
my behalf.
He was trying to drill away from the copper pipe.
Yes.
And as soon as he started drilling, the drill walked.
Oh,
And
I see.
It
gouged.
kept pulling, but here's the thing. Like, I'm not kidding when I tell you, like, I was in the attic for a good little while. I'm working with the drill. I'm telling you, I'm in the home stretch. I need another, just a couple of eighths of an inch at the most, just a little bit, just so I can shove the Ethernet feeds in there. And the next thing I know, fountain in the attic. It was literally, yeah. I mean, it was every scene out of every bad 90s sitcom with the bumbling dad who's trying to do one of those, do it yourself, whatever. I'm that guy. I was totally that guy. I flipped the fuck out. Dude, I put several splinters in my hand trying to scramble out of my attic just to shut the water off.
I get a text from Nick like, dude, water everywhere.
No, you didn't get a text. I called you.
Yeah, like, and I'm like, shut the water off.
I did. Well, no, I flipped out because I knew I had to shut the water off. But what I didn't know is that even after you shut the water off,
there's excess pressure.
there's
Oh, yeah,
still a
it's
whole
still
lot
gonna
of
go,
pressure in
yeah.
the line.
Yeah, and
So-
I'm like, Nick, open up every faucet in your house to get the pressure out.
So I literally, after scrambling back into my attic, I'd again scramble right back out of it, right down into my house. I opened up every sink I possibly could, trying to get all the water out, and yeah, so it did a ton of damage.
Yeah.
Carpet guy's coming Tuesday.
Shout out to Nick's insurance company.
Oh,
They must love you right now.
Yeah.
Nick met his deductible. Lord,
I want to say the moral of the story.
Hold on. Well, go ahead. You tell the moral.
People at
If there
home
is a
listening,
moral.
drill a very small pilot hole so that your larger drill bit does not walk.
Mm-hmm.
I did that.
You did that?
I did that.
How
It's
did you
still-
do that?
Dude,
How did you
Look, hindsight, I have walked myself through that scenario dozens of times.
Right.
Since
He
it's-
lies awake at night.
Yeah.
just wondering, because it's like I'm trying to piece together like where did it go wrong? You know what I mean? Like I don't
saw where
remember
it
being
went
on
wrong.
it. I don't remember being on it. I don't even remember knocking it. Like
Well, what happens is when you drilled with the larger bit, the distance between the copper pipe and the existing hole was not much, so the wood actually splintered and cracked.
And also when
And
you're
it
when you're
walked.
using the larger drill too, it'll bend a little bit and that'll push it over.
Yeah,
To the,
yeah, it
because
just
it turns
was bad.
it turns clockwise. So generally, when the drill bit's going to walk, it wants to walk right, and then you adjust for it walking right, so you go left, and then it walked way left.
Yeah.
So
it was just bad.
and you could have completely ate through the RG6 coax line. It wouldn't have mattered. Like it would. Who cares? Like I'll put a new one in. You know. But the copper pipe, that's a whole different story.
Yeah. I felt really
Chris,
bad.
you should have stuck around and supervised.
Dude, I would have been like, cool, we're done.
I went to. I did make it to the House of Goat show that night. And I felt really bad, by the way, because it's.
I could
Wait,
just
wait,
every
wait.
time.
So wait, you wrecked the house, then you left.
Well, because look. I wrecked the house at like 2:30 in the afternoon. Okay, for 6 and 7 hours, it was nothing but damage control and trying to get ahead of
wet
it.
vacuuming.
Believe me, I went at it as hard as I could possibly go. And somewhere around 8 or 9 o'clock, I was like, you know what? This is a losing battle. The damage is done. The carpet's not savable. I had water in my kitchen, in my cabinets. Like it was a complete utter disaster.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's basically.
So are you getting new cabinets out of this deal?
no, we saved the cabinets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the cabinets are actual
Damn, because I was going to say,
Yeah, 'cause you're
cabinets,
like, fucking A.
it's always good getting new cabinets.
Yeah.
home improvement talk here on the
Yeah.
Total BS
Right.
podcast.
You want to
Here we
redo your
go.
house, flood it, and have the insurance company pay for it all.
Find out just how good your insurance company
Do
is.
you want a new house? Get Nick to install.
Dude, I really hope, by the
Do
way.
you have walking drill bit insurance?
Oh my god.
If not, you should.
I felt, dude. I felt like an ass.
For me, I go, thank God Nick did that before the flood we just
I
had.
would have paid to see everything,
Oh.
how that went down.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
guarantee you, it would
given
have been
good money.
comical. I guarantee it would have been comical.
just seeing Nick running around, turning on faucets and screaming,
Well,
and then
well-
scurrying back up to the attic.
Well, Chris saw me later that night because he's helping run video for Zombies Eating Sheep, who was doing the show that night. And I'm sure, and I mean, y'all know me. I wear my emotions on my sleeve. If I'm not in a good mood, it's not. I can't hide it. I'm not a guy that. I felt so bad, by the way, because Allie approached me. Allie from Not Real Radio and Zombies Eating Sheep. She came up to me and she started we've met before, but it's the first time that we've ever really had a chance to talk one-on-one for any significant amount of time. And I felt bad because I'm listening to her talk and she is clearly trying to initiate a conversation and I cannot get out of my own head. I am so in my own head and oh my god, I just fucked up on an enormous level. I could not.
You couldn't have fucked up any more.
Oh my
Other
god!
than-
no,
dude, it was bad.
it couldn't get any
Other than
worse.
starting a fire. Okay, that would have.
Oh my God! If you would have flooded and burned your
And
house,
she wasn't the only. She wasn't the only one. Like poor Chris. Chris looked at me and he knew. He's like, "Dude, I'm buying you a beer." I was like, "Thank you," because I need.
I got you, Nick. I got you.
Chris is a stand-up fucking dude, man. Because again, Chris has known me long enough.
And
to,
I still
you
can't
know,
see the fruits of my labor because he can't hook up the security system yet.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So
I guess that
all
begs a question too. You're putting security cameras in your house,
No,
Around your
around my house.
around your house. Okay, I'm like, who are
Around
you
the
keeping an
perimeter of
eye
the
on?
house.
I mean, like,
No, just
Well,
around the perimeter of the house. It's,
I mean,
it's-
your kids
no,
are
it's one of those
wonderful.
cool things to where, like, you know, if emotion
your wife's a
sensor,
saint. I mean, I don't know.
No. Well, like emotion sensor gets set off.
We don't really know.
It sends you a text
Really?
message to your phone.
Ooh.
You know, it's one of those.
I
They're fun
see.
little toys. Hi, puppies. They're fun little toys, and it was.
It never hurts
This all
to have
started.
security
This is
cameras.
all Amazon's fault because it was an Amazon deal of the day.
It's Amazon.
It's Amazon's fault.
Oh,
It's Amazon's fault that
jeez,
I'm a
dude,
complete
is that
spaz
where
with
the
the
law-
price.
Actually,
Lawsuits are-
Amazon deal of the day has conned me out of many a dollar.
Yeah, it got me good. Hey, puppy.
I've
well,
never
look, you're on
actually done
camera.
the deal of the
It's
day.
pretty good.
It really is.
Yeah, especially with something you're looking for.
Yeah. Hey,
It's
puppy.
very few.
Because then all of a sudden they put it on, so they're like, I'm gonna get it now.
Yeah, zombies
Right.
eating. I will say this, by the way. Zombies eating sheep. Well, that's my first time actually seeing them live.
that was a good show.
That's a good show, man. Allie's got a set of pipes. That's the first time I've ever actually heard her sing live. You hear on the recording, and it's like, all right,
yeah.
you know
Like,
what they
what
can do on
kind
the
of-
recording.
What kind of witchery do you have going on here? But no,
You never know.
she's actually a very good
Holy
vocalist.
shit! Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. I don't necessarily care for the hip hop's not my thing. I like
For it being not real music.
I can take it, well, whatever they want to call it, but like I'm not that big into hip hop. I don't necessarily care for that, but I mean, there were a few tunes like what was it called, like Nightmare. I don't know. It was one of them. Like holy shit.
yeah, like she goes off.
Yeah, real. So there you go. Zombies Eating Sheep, very good local show, and the House of Goats. Who I keep saying. Well, actually, I talked to Sean. I think we're going to have him here in the summer. We're going to bring them in.
Can we do?
Bringing them back.
Are we gonna do an
Yes.
acoustic set with those guys? 'Cause I think that'll be-
They did one on They did one on another podcast, so I know they're capable. And I told them they're doing it here.
Can we provide the instruments?
The only thing is, I need to kick my family out for that day because
it's going to be kind of
I
raucous.
know. Every time the House of Goats has come on the previous show or before we relaunched, it was a madhouse in here. It was nuts. It was loud. It was obnoxious. And we usually record this thing the night before my kids have to wake up early and go to sleep. I'm sorry, wake up early and go to school. Wake up early and go to sleep. Really, Nick?
I was waiting for it.
I have been drinking.
I don't ask questions really.
Yeah, but so anytime anyway, so special arrangements have to be made for the Goat Boys. We're gonna go ahead and make that happen. We'll get them in here anyway.
More of the story is
hi guys.
Sharp drill bits, pilot
Well.
holes. That's why they call it a pilot hole. Yeah.
And lots of beer and avocado.
Because it has an earring and says R.
R.
What
There
the
we go.
fuck,
There's
dude?
one. Hold on, wait.
Stop.
I might have more.
Oh my god.
I don't know if the mics picked that up. I hope they did.
Jeez.
I had a lot of avocado.
It smells like roadkill in here.
Like who does
You
that
feed this dude
Ben.
like an ounce of avocado and
Ben,
he
does that happen to you? You eat
Things get
avocado
bad.
and it gives you gas?
No.
No.
Oh
that's
my
what they do.
god, dude. That wasn't just avocado.
That was-
that you ate.
avocado gives me gas like you wouldn't believe.
I don't know what you've been eating, Nick, but that can't be just
Jesus
avocado.
Christ.
You
Does
must
it stink?
wait. First
Sorry.
of all, Nick, I think you're allergic to avocado. Okay, that is. I don't. If I could describe the smell in here, because y'all can't smell it out in TV land or radio land. It has like a.
It's kind of meaty.
It is meaty.
It's meaty.
It's like a chili fart,
Yeah,
I've had-
I can
but-
see that.
but not a spicy chili fart.
No,
just
no.
just like a regular
But
chili fart.
it's got like the weight of like a fried chicken fart. you
Yes,
know? Yeah.
it has a greasy
right
chili with beans.
Right. So it's got like the loudness and intensity of like a bean fart, the weight of a chicken fart,
And the smell.
and the smell of a rotting carcass.
This is almost kind of old school, by the way. The fact that I can't get any sound off my computer whatsoever. I can't get any sound at all. And we are going into in-depth discussions about farts. I love it. My farts. This makes me very happy.
It's very interesting to describe a smell.
Yeah, it is. And the problem is though is that this last one, Nick didn't warn me it was going to happen. My mouth was open. So
Crept right in. You could taste it. It was a taste. It was true.
That's how I came up with the meaty description. You know,
Right. Because as soon as it sat on your tongue,
Yeah,
you're like,
exactly.
whoa, whoa. You're like, that does not taste
Last
like
time I was
avocado.
eating out of a dumpster, it was a little bit what it tasted like.
Right. Yes, it was.
Man.
I think you are allergic to avocado.
Uh-huh,
I might
yeah.
be.
I think you should probably stop eating those things.
All right. I don't think we can possibly follow up my avocado farts with anything. So
I will
we
I
can
will
end the
say
episode
this.
here and start something
I will
new.
say this is that I did eat massive amounts of asparagus yesterday, and my pee
Ooh,
still
food talk
my
here on
pee
Total
my
BS
pee
podcast.
still smells like asparagus.
Mm-hmm.
How do you smell your own pee?
He pees directly into his nostrils.
Yes, I snort my own urine. Y'all don't do that. It's good for the sinuses.
You have remarkable aim if you can hit your nostrils.
It's
sir.
a neti pot.
That is
only.
remarkable.
Oh, dude, I could so hit my nostrils when I pee.
What?
Yeah, if I wanted to, I'm sure I could. Yeah.
What the hell kind of? That's not the sphincter. What the hell is it called? What kind of urethra control do you have? Is it the
You mean
urethra?
to tell me that you can't pee as high as your face?
I can't say I've ever tried.
You've never
Have
like.
you aimed? Have you
have
tried
you ever
this?
like? So like like when you.
I've never peed in my face. If that's what you're asking.
I would have to do some research and development on this. You've never like pissed outside and
We'll
like
have to-
see how far you can pee.
We're gonna have to call
and then-
R&D.
and then you see how like high
he,
you can pee.
he is R&D.
That's true.
I am the research and development manager.
You've been
here.
slacking, by the way. You haven't done anything. Chris has done one no, take it back. He's done 2 R&D segments.
One was a fucking success.
Yeah, one of them still getting.
What was the other?
views.
Oh, was that the condom?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
the
the
other one
condom
still
ones-
has a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, that one didn't
Like,
work out.
oh.
I have permanent latex flavoring in my
Don't
mouth.
you?
Yeah, it's-
Oh, dude, that
was
tropical
horrendous.
mango shit was horrific.
Talking
Ew.
about it was all the same.
Oh, I got
Yeah, it
more
all
coming. I got more coming. There we go.
Would you like
fuck.
to get that into the microphone?
Can we just go ahead and like end this episode so I can just
if I
step
have it
outside?
again, if I have it again, I'll try to I'll try to move. I mean, it's very Howard Sternish, but still.
Bruh.
Sorry. Dance review.
The great part is we have like closed circuit air conditioning. It doesn't have like
it just recirculates like
in the same room. It doesn't even like spread throughout the house. No, it is in the
I want
room.
to make Chris feel good. Because if you throw Liquid Lap Dance Review into a search engine, look what comes up.
first thing. Look at that.
Look at
First
that. We
thing.
are the first. We are the first result.
Amazing.
Liquid Lap Dance cannot be happy.
So
about
what does that mean?
Well, the funny part is, like, they actually reached out to us on Twitter, sent us some free copies of their updated product, which Chris has yet to test.
I still have to test.
That's one of those That's one of those bits that we keep waiting for, but it's all on Chris to go out and do because I'm not a strip club guy. I'm not a strip club connoisseur.
You see, and
I would be the worst guy
I think
to
this
test
is
this
something
out.
we could talk about on the air. It's like, what can you do to get views?
We would be the worst people to ask because
Well, first of all,
that's our most popular episode, and it's
first
only
of all,
3,200 views.
How many?
3,200.
That's still pretty good.
fucking hundred. Wow.
I mean, for us, that's
For
like
us,
That's
that
big.
is
But in terms of the
monumental.
internet, that's horrible.
whatever,
That's
man.
not even a drop
We
in the
don't. We
bucket.
don't
Dude,
need. We don't need
if
the
we
internet.
had 3,000 hits per YouTube thing,
Mhm.
that'd be phenomenal. Nobody else has got that.
Oh yeah, no. We could get paid like tens of cents.
Sense of sense.
I don't even know how much that is, but it ain't a lot.
But my thought process was, and I've always talked to Nick about this, is my favorite things are reviews and how to do.
yeah.
Like how to videos.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
how to drill a hole. Nick should have watched that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've drilled holes before.
Oh, right.
Oh, I did a useful how-to video on how to repair a clothes dryer, and it worked.
And it worked.
It worked.
Isn't that awesome?
You make one errant hit on one copper pipe, and all
Or
of
it's
a
like
sudden,
how to change a fan belt. And I could like go to the year of my truck and then be
Mhm.
like, boom, and there's a whole video on like my truck.
Yep.
And you're like, all right, I can do this now because I can physically watch this.
By the way, one of my favorite things. Look at that. Friggin', there's one dislike on it. It's because people don't like it. It's like we were doing a show. Like we weren't really.
Who disliked it?
it
We need to
wasn't-
find this person.
I should have done a clean review where
Yeah,
it was
we-
just a review and not in
Oh,
the
because
show.
I want the.
I'm
full
gonna go
story.
find this person and I'm gonna go lick them, but not with my tongue.
Like if it would have been a 5-minute one-hitter,
Mm-hmm.
I could have doubled the views.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you want to read the actual comments that are not complimentary at all?
Wait a minute. We have
I like
comments
those.
on this.
Oh,
I
yeah.
never read
Had
these.
a couple of them. Let's see. The actual review. Yeah, I mean, the first guy, that Landon person, was just basically telling, hey, start here if you want to hear just the substance.
Which is perfect. Yeah, like
Which is
that's
fine.
what really needed.
In hindsight, I probably should have done that. Fine.
Yeah.
But the one underneath it really amused me. Ben, would you care to read that?
Okay, hold on. This is the most effing ADD podcast ever. 31 minutes for a 3-minute review.
Yep. Yep. And you weren't even in that day.
No less than. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Came
No
to
less than.
mind.
I'll finish. No less than 20 times the thought "shut the fuck up" came to mind when the MC interrupted off topic. Yep.
That's
Okay,
up.
well, he's watching the wrong review.
You
Like,
were
Yeah.
watching the wrong show if you want something that's going to be
he wants something
straightforward.
That's on topic.
Right.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
man.
we've established. I mean, like, okay, that's the thing is the people who are tuning in and watching this aren't fans of the show,
Right, yeah.
Obviously, and clearly we're not winning them over.
We don't have
Right.
fans. That's just
Yeah, like fucking.
But that amused me to no end.
We have people who it's the kind of people who go on YouTube to look at like earwax extraction videos
Right.
and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Those are our listeners because they're like, this is terrifying. I
Terrifying,
need to keep listening.
Oh, but we got the flat earthers' attention.
Oh, this is true. We do have the flat
Holy
earthers.
crap! Did we get the flat earthers' attention?
Yeah, they're mad at us.
Oh my! No, they're not mad at us. Actually, I will say this: they were actually quite civil. Although I'm still pretty convinced most of that movement is some sort of
I don't think it's
troll
trolling.
plot
I don't think so.
that was hatched in a 4chan message board in some dark corner.
You lost me like way before. What the fuck are you talking about?
I keep forgetting Chris is not
Internet
literate.
What
stuff.
the fuck is that?
Okay, you know what 4chan is?
No.
It's a really great Chinese place.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like,
Yeah,
right
just
down-
roll with that. Just
it's right
roll with
down the
that.
street.
my sisters
They're
are
down that way.
Asian, dude. Fuck.
It's not. It's you know what I'm gonna let him think it's Chinese food.
Let's do that.
I'm
yeah.
just gonna let it sit.
Some people got together at Ford Chan down the street.
Okay,
and
right,
decided
gotcha.
they were just going to troll everybody with it.
Okay, cool. Look, yeah, I come up with great ideas over Chinese.
I think that's what it is.
I think Chinese is probably one of my favorite.
Wonton soup, bro.
Dude, wonton soup.
Wonton
is
soup.
fucking. Oh, dude, or a good hot and sour soup, depending
Shit.
depending upon where it's from, though. Because like they're not all the same.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of soup is your favorite? Call in with us. Let us know.
I would
Here at
drop an
Total
egg
BS
in that
Podcast.
soup right now.
Oh, fuck.
I would
you.
drop a fucking egg.
Look, you're sick.
You would
You're sick.
drop an egg.
I don't want just chicken noodle soup. I want egg drop soup.
Uh-huh.
That's like the Chinese version of chicken noodle soup.
Well, it's baby chicken soup. It's pre-baby chicken soup.
You ever thought? I saw that on the internet the other day. It's
Baby
like-
chicken soup.
It's funny how
eggs.
you take.
Oh,
Bruh.
I've never heard it phrased
Egg
like that.
is like what happens before a baby chicken.
So you take the
All right,
carcass.
I understand now.
You
I
take
just
the
didn't quite follow
carcass
before.
of the dead chicken
Correct.
and you bathe it
Mhm.
in its unborn child.
Yes.
and you fry it.
Well, it sounds cruel when you put it like that.
For breakfast this morning, I made quite a sinister omelet. I did a chicken omelet, so it was mother and child.
Mother and child.
Yeah.
Both dead.
Both dead.
Yeah.
In my belly.
So when you think about it that way, it's pretty fucking cruel.
Oh yeah.
It just sunk into Nick. He's like, I can't even comprehend this. This is so fucked up.
Is this-
I'm going vegan after this.
Is this where you sign off? Is this?
No, I'm not. Like I
Like-
said, I'm changing my diet.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
like
go
I'm never
salads for me for the
I'm
rest of my
never
life.
battering chicken in egg ever again.
And even then, by the way, I actually read a story. I don't have it prepared, but because I didn't think this was going to come up, but there's actually a story proving that there are species of plants that can count, and have some sort of they have some sort of memory. Like Venus flytraps, for example, have actually been shown that they can count. That was the one.
Ooh, nerd plants. Ugh, kill them.
So-
Let me see if I can. Let's see if Google turns it up. Let's see if Google. Hold
So
on.
there's like nerdy plants. We should just
There
go
could be,
stuff
yeah.
them in a locker anyway.
Yeah, right. Fucking-
Give them all swirlies.
yeah. What happened to the swirly? Like that fell off.
Yeah.
Or was it ever really a thing?
I think it was a thing.
But now it's like, no, that's bullying, so you can't do it.
No, swirlies are not bullying. That is hijinkery. Is that a word?
So you want to put your head in the
There you go,
toilet
look.
and flush it.
To catch a meal, Venus flytrap counts to 5. Some plants can count.
Now, does that show brain function? Not necessarily.
They
that
don't
it
have.
has a
I don't
brain.
think they have. No, they don't have a brain. But they have the point. The point is that it proves some sort of a cognitive ability. I really need to get an air screen for this thing, man. I can hear myself popping my.
Get
peas
an
and
air screen for
dropping
that
my nuts.
ass.
That's why I always like to talk sideways, because if I do that and I pop my peas, you can't actually tell. That's why I like talking it here.
I love
But why do
popping
you
some
pop your
peas.
peas?
Pop my peas. I know I'm a horrible broadcaster. You're supposed to keep a sip upper lip and just say the P just like that.
Yeah, where were you?
I over enunciate
I
all
know.
of my peas. So
I know.
But even when you try to pop your peas, it doesn't pop.
All right, we are totally at 30 minutes. Hold on, let me stop.
all right, stop it.
Let's see.